Well, you know what? You know what happens when you've been lied to? I was lied to today. I ordered the carburetor, and it was supposed to be here on December 9th. But I get an email. Oh no, Reclay Traveler. It's coming in December 6th, which is today. So I'm looking forward to getting my brand new reman carburetor, right? It's going to be epic. It's going to be crazy. We're going to get a brand new, slightly used, reman Carter YF 1-barrel for my sick AMC. And it's no surprise that the U.S. Postal Service would lie. I mean, they are a government entity, so of course they're going to lie. So we're going to deliver it by 8 p.m. Then you get one 9 p.m., which is not a good sign. That means they're not bringing it at all. It's in Atlanta, though. It was in Atlanta yesterday, but it's just going to chill in Atlanta for a little while, apparently. So I come in here. I'm going to film this video, right? There's some stuff I'm going to talk about. You want to see something cool? This is what happens when you get kicked while you're down by your AMC. So you come in here, you're minding your own business, you're taking it easy. And look, we've got a little bit of a puddle here. I wonder what that is. Then you look up here, and oh my goodness, it's the master cylinder decided to just piss itself. Because apparently it could sense that I'd already been done wrong today. So apparently the whole I got 99 problems and the master cylinder ain't one no longer applies anymore, because it's doing a paint stripping job on my ultra very little wear floor in my sick AMC CJ5. So this the other day was just barely a leak. Now it's like it's pretty aggressive, and I guarantee you that it ain't gonna last much longer. So now I'm gonna have to get a master cylinder for my super high quality. I'm talking premium AMC. And I guarantee you it's more expensive than the master cylinder for like a real Jeep, like a Willys, like a real one, Willys Overland, like a 53 or older, where the master cylinder brand new is like $65. I bet it's more than that. I bet it is. It shouldn't be, but I bet it is. Because this one's fancy. It's bigger. You can actually access it, unlike the Willys where it's literally, mounted to the frame. So I'm pretty excited about that. Basically, every day is basically the same when you're working on Jeeps like this. CJ5s, 2-ways, Willys trucks. Every day is the same. I wake up, and then I suffer, okay? That's all it is. It's suffering. So you would think that I would wise up, and I would stop this madness. But I don't think I'm going to do that. But regardless, it's a little disheartening. So I just want to put the new carburetor on here. That's all. Put a new carb on here, get her running like a Singer sewing machine, and then go send it. Can't do that. So hopefully the carb will be here tomorrow, and then I'll have to see about this master cylinder since it's trying to give up the ghost. Might as well go ahead and do away with that before it goes ahead and screams and dies while I'm out on the road getting it, So, and the other cool thing, this is a neat thing. I didn't know that AMC thought this far ahead. It's pretty incredible, actually. Let me show you. Let me show you something neat. This is really neat. This is probably my favorite thing so far on the AMC. Let me show you this nifty trick. This is so cool. All right. If you notice, there's a slight puddle right there. Now that may be because the gasket on this rear axle here is giving up the ghost. That could possibly be it. But that's not what we're looking at. We already knew that. What we're looking at is the fact that AMC in their infinite wisdom mounted the gas tank so close to this rear cover. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's so close to this rear cover that you can't get to the bolts. I can get to half of the bolts, you know, and I could probably get it off, but putting it back on will be an exercise in futility. So I guess I'm going to try to jack it up by the frame, see if I can't get the suspension to hang down enough to where I can get it. But I don't think it will. I'm pretty sure it's just going to drop down where the tank is even more in the way, which is a really, really, I'm talking super neat feature that I didn't even realize that they had engineers that advanced at AMC in 1980. I mean, that's like, they must have got it from NASA or something. I mean, that's like the guys after, you know, the whole to the moon, you know, they're like, we're going to go work for AMC and we're going to design all this super cool stuff. We got an idea for a carburetor that's got a computer that runs it. And then we're also going to put this rear axle jammed against the gas tank, because that just, I mean, that's just, oh, I just love it. I love it so much. It's just such a good idea. You know, here I am talking smack about Ford all these years, and you got AMC over here giving them a serious run for their money. I mean, it's something else. So that's the kind of world you live in when you're one of these Jeep freaks like myself. Or not just Jeeps, it's anything old, antiquated, outdated, vintage, as they say. So, and on a little side note, since we're rambling about the woes of being a Jeep man, all right, the only reason this rig right here ain't running around is because it's got this super specialty radiator right here. Now, you might say, well, what's so special about that radiator, Red Clay Traveler? What's so special about it? Well, let me tell you, because it's pretty special. So what makes this radiator over here so special is both of the hoses run in the top of it. So you can't just slam a normal radiator like that other one that's sitting right there. You can't slam one of those in there. God forbid that you be able to have a radiator on hand. No, you can't do that. This radiator's smaller, it's got the special fittings, and it's also completely destroyed. So that's also really cool. I'm pretty stoked about that. Yeah, see all this? This ain't supposed to look like that. That's not supposed to look like that at all. No. You're not supposed to break chunks out of it. This is not what we call quality. Certainly not AMC quality, all right? So, you might be saying to yourself, why don't you just get the core replaced? Well, if the core didn't cost $500 or $450 when I could buy the brand new radiator for $600, I probably would. So, I'm going to buy a new radiator for it. I got to sell some stuff. I don't need to just, you know, dump money into my high quality AMC and then turn around and you're like, no, it's giving me trouble. I'm going to dump some into this ratchet ass forward control 150. You got to try to balance it out, you know. My idea for this one was that all I have to do is, you know, put a carb on it, get the brakes working, put a top and a windshield in it. That'll be cheaper than, you know, a radiator, the entire brake system, trying to get the clutch unstuck, all that. Because you want to know another cool thing? Radiator, $600. And then this is really neat. So this little canister right here, this little canister where you fill in the antifreeze, you know, because the radiator's up here, it's up underneath you. $300 before shipping for this canister. And this canister right here appears to have seen better days because it is rough as hell. All patched up and nasty looking, and it's just disgusting on the inside, gritty. So the last thing I'm going to do is buy me a $600 radiator, put some fresh fluid in that thing, and have it run through that filthy can up there. It's going to go straight into the brand new radiator. So now you're talking $600, $900. Now I could get one made, or I could just get another canister, but I'd like to have the factory one like it's supposed to be. I like stuff factory. So that's why this is still sitting here, why you haven't seen more of it. So, I mean, all it needs is leaf springs, tires, shocks, a master cylinder, the clutch unstuck, the radiator, that canister. It probably needs a water pump, fuel pump. It needs a gas tank. Let's see. Oh yeah, like the seats put back in it. Some way for the doors to stay latched. A little bit of body work, like not much. I mean, the guy that did it did a pretty good job. You know, so not much. And you know, then you can drive it to Arizona if you want. That's all it needs. So. Yeah, it's not bad. It needs a little bit more than the AMC over here. But the AMC is trying to get on my bad side. I don't think it knows how fast I'll sell it. I don't think it knows. Not yet. Anyway, it doesn't know. So, that's what Reclay Traveler has been dealing with today. Hopefully your day was more successful. You ordered some parts. You got them. They were the right ones as well, and you put them on your super sick AMC. So, you know, it's special. Because this Jeep certainly doesn't need tires either. I mean, I already showed you those. Those aren't dry rotted at all. So, I mean, those are fine. The ones on this one, I mean, I'd probably just pull them off, put a tube in them, you know? I mean, the thing's going to go like 45 anyway. How fast does it... You know, I mean, how good does the tire need to be if you're only going 45? Nobody's ever been killed in a wreck going 45 miles an hour. Certainly not in a forward control. Certainly not in first year production forward control with a narrow track. It'd be ridiculous to even consider that. So, yeah, so that's the plan. Get the carburetor, get a master cylinder, figure out how to change this thing back here, put this rear bumper that's actually, for real, a rear bumper, put it on the front of the CJ5 because it's got that receiver in it. So when I get this turd stuck, I can slide my winch in that receiver, jerk it out. So, you know, see, I thought it through. I thought about it. You got to think ahead, you know. And I got to go back to Virginia, and I keep saying that, and I keep putting it off, and I keep forgetting about it, and then remembering, and all this kind of crap. So I got to go back to Virginia and get the big brother to this one, which should require a lot less, because the man I bought it from in Virginia, I believe he already put a new radiator in it. It's a runner too. I'll probably put some tires and brakes on it. And then I'd like to take it up into the mountains. It should be a lot easier project. The body's in slightly better shape than this one, but it should require less overall to get it at least drivable, you know. So, and then I've got the title for the FC 170 as well. So, I need to go up there. If you're watching this, I haven't forgot about you, sir. I'm going to come get it. All right. We're doing fantastic on the subscribers, by the way. Keep it up. Keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Like I say, when we get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. I got some ideas. We're not going to talk about that, though. We're not there yet. We got to get there, though. We're more than halfway, though. But halfway is not all the way, so we got to get all the way to 500. So that's the plan. We got plans for this. We got plans for that. We got plans for more Willys. We got plans for all kinds of crap. And we're going to start knocking them out as soon as I get the parts and I get some crap sold, so we can start working on that one. And it's going to be epic. It's going to be great. So I hope you enjoyed my little rant here, and I hope you have a wonderful evening or morning or whenever the hell you're watching this. I hope you have a good time. And this is Reclay Traveler signing out. Have a pleasant tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Forward control AMC. Which one's more reliable? I don't know. Neither one of them will run long enough for us to know.